have a box to unbox. I've actually been waiting for you guys to open this for a hot minute. I don't know what makes it a hot minute, but well, I guess it is a styling tool, so we'll go with it. That was unintentional pun. So here we are. We got the Lange, I believe it's pronounced Lange Le Duo EDGE 360 Airflow Titanium Styler in the color Blush. Check her out. Gotta love that glare. Really gives it that new box look. Ooh. I've actually had this for a second, but I've just had so much going on, as a lot of you know if you follow me. If you're curious about what's all been going on, you can just check out my most recent videos. But of all the things on my list that I wanted us to do for November, this actually wasn't technically on it, which, by the way, not sponsored, not sent to me. I purchased this myself on a payment plan. I can't quite remember when. But I believe this is one of the newer designs. They do have different versions of this, which I'll kind of walk you through in a second. But my whole point is this has been just all over my feed on all my different platforms lately because of like the, you know, with the holidays coming up and all like the Black Friday deals and the cyber deals and the blah, 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 blah. So that's why I said this isn't sponsored or sent to me or anything, but because that was all popping up on my feed, I thought just in case you all were seeing the same, I better hurry up and open it and, you know, test it out, let you guys know what I think anyways. So basically just here to try to be helpful, and I do hope that this helps you in some way. I'm gonna hurry up and open it because I'm sure that glare is just so awesome for you all. Wow, I thought this would be easier to open. I should know better by now. Ooh, gosh. Okay, of all the things I have in here, I know I have sharp things. Not too many sharp things because, you know, I unwrap these so I don't like to keep too many sharp things around. There we go. Duck clip. That's not dangerous at all. All right, here we go. I'm going to be trying this on short hair, you know, my hair, and long hair. I just dyed some like insanely long extensions to match my hair. I think they're pretty cool. And I haven't had a chance to like style or curl them or anything yet. So I figure between my hair and the extensions, we should get a pretty good idea of how this works, right? So here's the beautiful box. I do appreciate. Gosh, I think it was a few years ago. I bought like their hair straightening brush and it came nicely packaged as well. I do like their packaging. As far as the cost, like I said, they always have deals or percentages off, and especially this month. So I can't honestly give you like a set price. It's always changing, to be honest with you guys. It's constantly changing on there. Like I said, they have different versions of this. I'll pop them up here. But this one specifically is the Le Duo EDGE. Apparently they do have this at Amazon as well. So if you are interested in this at all, you can go check out the Lange website. I'll link that below, as well as like I'll link it below from Amazon. I do know when I purchased mine, I got it from their website just because they do have like payment plans and stuff. But you know, some of you might have Prime or whatever. To each their own. So it does come in like two different colors, blush and black. This one's supposed to curl and straighten, which I'm most excited about. I've been working on a lot of wigs and extensions as well as my own hair. And I have a lot of health problems and, like I said, problems with my hands, mobility issues, neuropathy. So I really try to find something that's not only like easy on me, but also the versatility is a plus to me. To be able to have something that straightens and curls and like does it effectively instead of having to curl everything down in the old-fashioned way or have to clip up the curls to let them cool. This is apparently supposed to do all that. So we're going to go ahead and box it. But like, yeah, as you can see, it's got like these holes there. So it's supposed to curl. It's supposed to cool our I cannot with this. So this is supposed to cool off our curls while we're curling them, which sounds about as convenient as it can get for me, but I like the option that we're supposed to also be able to straighten hair. I don't need a whole bunch of tools running around. Let's check it out. Oh, just wreck everything. Ooh la la. So the classic version of this, I don't believe had like the rounded edges that this one has, which is going to help us with the more curling aspect of it. And with the titanium plates and everything and the enhanced ions, this is supposed to help reduce frizz and add shine as well. We're supposed to get quite a few benefits from this, honestly. I don't know if it's my eyes, but everything looks like extremely dark on my camera, so I hope it doesn't come out that way later. So we have this cute little envelope. It's got a manual. Woo, warranty, all that good stuff. Make sure your hair is completely dry. All right, so they give you quite a lot of details. But right off the bat, this is meant for dry hair. It's like a straightener curling iron. It's not like the tool in the past where it like dries it at the same time or anything. I'm just so discombobulated. So I actually do have like a hot pad that I'm going to lay out. I'll show it to you guys. I got off Amazon. I'll link that below. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Nice storage box. That's appreciated. All right, so pretty straightforward. It feels light right off the bat. Oh, thank goodness for that. I actually just replaced my filtered shower head because when I'd have to like rinse my hair and stuff, oh my gosh, it was just so difficult. So this feels so soft and smooth. I have sensory issues. I'm just loving it. It's like a very soft, almost silicone-y feeling. Not silicone. It's very soft, you know. I appreciate that. It's got a good grip on it. This is super easy to open. The plates look nice and close together, so I feel like this is gonna be perfect. You see like all these holes here? That's gonna help curl our hair off while we're twisting it around there to help set our style. All the way up to 430 degrees Fahrenheit and as low as it looks like 280, and then like a cool option, I'm guessing, power button. A little bit of plastic on my plate there, so be careful about that. Look at those plates on there. You can literally see every reflection of everything. Here's my little hot pad I got off Amazon. I think it was only like $5 or something. I'll link this below. They also sell them on their website, but yeah. Ooh, this Velcro is super strong. Oh my goodness. I got our nice Velcro on there. Honestly, the cord is decently long. We're going to see how decent in a minute. Got the swivel on there, which is super, super helpful. Obviously, it's going to get hot, so keep away from children. Put that bad boy right in. Now, like I said before, you're going to want to do this on dry hair. I do have 2 products from them. I got this one when I got my first hot tool from them. It's their Thermal Magic Heat and Humidity Tamer. It is their heat protectant, so make sure you are using a heat protectant. I recently just put in a heat protectant oil from the video right before this. We tried the BRIOGEO Vanilla Birthday Cake Mask as well as their new Yuzu Plum Oil. And this is a heat protectant. So my hair already has heat protectant in it, as well as the extensions. When we washed those out, I used my IGK 4-in-1 Prep Spray, which is a heat protectant as well. But just to make sure everything's extra protected, because it has been a second since those were applied, I am going to use this today as my heat protectant. I also have something from Lange that came with everything called the Oil Serum Hybrid Styler. It says this lightweight oil is formulated with naturally nourishing ingredients and it's ideal to smooth frizz and tame flyaways. It says apply a dime-sized amount to damp hair for smooth styling or apply a small amount to dry hair for flyaways and boost shine. So I'm going to use that as just kind of my finishing oil after we're done styling. And here's the big reveal of the extensions. Look at these things. Aren't they gorgeous? So this is just the halo hair extensions part. I also have these from a different, oh my gosh, and now these are all a mess. I also have these. These also go with that, and these are from a different brand, but these go with those halo extensions as well. I actually don't know if I'm going to need all of these this time, but I'll link the video below where we colored them, where I do have each and every single one of them in my hair. So yeah, check that video out down below if you want to kind of see that whole process. That was fun. They also have one called like a Le Duo Flex, and I remember not being sure which one I wanted, but I remember settling on this one. I think the Flex just has like a button that you can adjust if you want the waves or curls like looser or tighter. So that's another option. Like I said, they have like quite a few options of different things on there. I have decision paralysis, so I remember this being fun. So mine only comes in one size, but the classic Le Duo is the one that comes in like a grande or standard. But no, this one just comes in one size. 2-in-1 styler features cutting-edge advancements like an electroplated smooth glide edge, floating titanium plates to deliver smooth, snag-free styling. We shall see it. If it's snag-free. Enhanced ion generator helps tame frizz and boost shine. Cooling air vents lock in styles for lasting results. So yeah, that's what I was saying before. These are going to help cool off the hair. Designed for all hair types and lengths, this one-size-fits-all tool creates everything from sleek straight looks to bouncy curls. Switching up your style, salon-worthy results has never been easier. Okay, we shall see. It does have 5 temperature settings like we saw before, 280 to 430. 60-minute auto shutoff, soft touch ergonomic design, professional length 360 swivel cord, and dual voltage for worldwide use. That's good to know, the dual voltage for worldwide use. God, what's with me today? A plug adapter may be required and varies by country. And then they actually give you more info there on that. So I'm going to go ahead, let's turn it on. You will hear some kind of a noise, like the ion charge thing. It happened with my other Lange product. I remember being kind of worried. So it kind of flashes. So I'm guessing it's just going to keep lighting up. I always tell everyone in my house to read the directions first. And I'm over here like not reading them. I'm just off my game, I'm telling you. Okay, so once you plug it in, it's going to be lighting up like that, moving up and down. At this point, it has not started heating yet. So to heat it up for the first time, press and hold the power button until a light illuminates next to the 280. There we go. Oh, now I can hear that. It's going to sound scary. It's going to sound like crackly. That freaked me out the first time I ever used one of them. Oh my God, I pressed the fan button. That scared me. So that's the default, is the 280 while it's heating up. Once it's gotten to that temperature, it'll stop blinking and the fan will turn on automatically. So that's what just happened there. I thought I did it. The fan must have automatically turned on once it got heated up. So yeah, once the tool has reached the 280, it's going to stop blinking. The fan's going to turn on. And then to select a different temperature, we're going to press and release the power button. And it's going to go up. And then once you find like the one you want, just let it be there. Right now I got set to 360. I actually don't think I need it that hot, but we'll just let it roll for now. To stop the fan, just going to go ahead and press the fan button. And once you're done styling, you're just going to hold the power button to turn it back off. All lights on it will turn off. And then you're just going to want to unplug it and let it cool off before you store it. So there is a warning right here, little directions that came with, that it gets very hot in seconds and should not be placed in contact with the skin after styling tool has been turned on. So be very careful. I actually saw a random video of someone's kiddo using one of these, but it says to be super careful, which I definitely need to be. All right, so their tips are to apply a heat styler of our choice. Bam. Detangle and divide hair into small, manageable sections. You're going to want to probably make your section about the size of this, about 1 inch. I wouldn't go any bigger than that, just to make sure that you're getting it all. This smells very, very good. I really like this. Oh, wow. Gosh, that smells amazing. Oh my gosh, I really like the smell of this. I'll have to put the ingredients up there so you guys can see what the smell is. Honestly, dried into the hair very quickly. Like I said, it smells amazing. I'm not quite sure what makes it smell so amazing, but yeah. It's like a very thin, fine mist. I'm not mad at it at all. It does seem to get into the hair quite quickly. Oop. I went and spraying it on my phone. I'm kind of working on someday getting a better one anyway, but still. Oh wow, look, I already got some shine in my hair. So detangle and divide into small, manageable sections. Make sure to keep the hot plates away from your face and body. You may style with the base of the tool up or down, depending on your preference. Squeeze a clip to open. Insert a half inch to 1 inch section. So yeah, like I said before, I would just say I wouldn't go bigger than this then. And I'm going to put that hair between the plates near the root. So the slower we pull the iron, the tighter the curl. Consider varying the curl direction for a more natural end result, which means, kind of rotate which way that you're doing your curls. I think that's sweet that they give you these kind of instructions in there, especially if someone's never maybe curled their hair before. I like that they're trying to make this as easy and understandable as possible for everyone. And then obviously to straighten it, just says to go ahead and insert it in those sections. Hold the tip and just glide straight down. So you don't need the fan on for straightening, but it honestly, look at that, just instantly, bam. It's not, I can feel that it's hot on my hair, but I'm not feeling it on my fingertips here. See how straight I can get my ends here. I have it set to 360. I kind of want to see how flipping it out. Do the straightener. Wow, look at that. That's how quick it just curled it. And I obviously don't have the fan on because I'm doing the straightening. But yeah, just in case you're someone who straightens your hair and you like to flip the ends out, it just went bam, straight into that. Normally with colored hair, I wouldn't want my heat up too high either, also for damage, but also that might fade your color. Look at how curled up that is. That's so funny. All right, let's go in for curl. Obviously, you know, depending on what type of hair you have, you're gonna wanna probably have this hotter. Oh, I almost forgot to turn the fan on. Let's try with the fan. So this is the fan. It's got one setting. I guess we're gonna find out how it works. It's not like a fan high or low on here. Just glide it through. Supposed to help cool the hair off. Ha! Ha! I don't know. Okay, I messed up a lot at the end, I think, but I don't know why. I don't know why I thought it wasn't gonna work. Sorry. Okay, and then I got maybe one like a little more naturally could just take it and then try to kind of pull that end down there. That works surprisingly well. That's definitely a curl. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Okay, let's try and like maybe alternate or whatever. Okay, I didn't quite do what I was supposed to do there. I wanted to like leave this end kind of out, you know, to give me like the waves, kind of alternate. Honestly, I'm not good at curls like with my hands and stuff, so I feel like for being a beginner like me, this isn't bad. I'm curious to like it is a little hard for me to pull. That's because I don't know what I'm. Gosh, but even then, look at that. This honestly, see, I'm surprised at how foolproof this is turning out. I'm really surprised. I already forgot what direction I went. This is cool. I don't even have it on the hottest. So yeah, slower for tighter curls. So slower for tighter curls. And I don't know if you guys saw. I kind of did a quicker pass with this one, and yeah, it's definitely down here. But look at how nice these look. I look like I have like oil slick curls, and it's nice that those just stay set like that. This is honestly crazy. I wasn't expecting it to work this well. Okay, well, a moment or two. We haven't gotten to the back yet. Cord so far has been long enough for me. Let's test it a little farther away. I have my extensions. I can't see what I'm doing here. Let's see if I can do the back without being able to really see or feel my hair here. And no clue what I'm doing back here. What happened? Did it work? My hair is way too thick back here. So that one was kind of hard for me. It was way too big of a section. But what I did is I just went up from this direction and just twisted and pulled out there. But yeah, no, this is so crazy, honestly. Look at that. So I think I just want to take this side down now. It's like a half and half or something. For a first time use, this is just tripping me out. This is just tripping me out. So far, I'm happy. I'll be curious to see it with the extensions though. Just because that's kind of a whole other ball game. My hair is so thick right now, but I know that there's a lot thicker hair out there in the world than mine. See, I just went straight out with it, and I made that curl there. This is not the way to properly clip and do your hair. I'm so excited to try it. Alright, so just go ahead and curl it, get it in the loop there. Yeah, if you want your curls tighter, go slower. Let's check out its straightening skills. I see what it was saying. So did you see when it was like really curly and I went to straighten it? How like you do it without putting your fingers on it? It still lightly straightens it, but there's no like real pressure. There's not enough pressure there. So that's why they say when you do this to put your fingers here on the edge and then pull down. So yeah, this fan part here is what helps set your curl while the hair is there, see? Bam. So yeah, look, they're set. I haven't done any other like product to hold them in yet. They're all just kind of chilling in place there. I really like this. Yeah, I'm gonna let these kind of stay like that while we try this on the long hair really quick. It's just like, I'm so happy with this. I was worried I would hate it. So this one right here, what was happening was is since I couldn't see, I wasn't putting this all the way up to my root where I would start to, turn it. It was only actually starting about halfway down my hair on this one. So that's why that one was kind of lifeless. And like I said, I didn't work on this side over here. It was all this side around. Yeah, let's do extensions. I'm excited. I don't think I mentioned this, but it says that this is specifically made for extensions and natural hair, which, mwah, amazing. It's formulated for use on hair extensions and natural hair. Provides optimal care, helps protect against heat damage. From your styling tools, keratin strengthens hair while chamomile extract soothes and adds shine. Adds volume and a light hold that remains soft and brushable, paraben free. Spray from roots to ends before using any heat styling tools. It's light, flexible hold to your hairstyle. So that's where that like light hold is coming from as well. And should be like the size of your barrel. So I'd say take a section about that big. Obviously, if you take too big of a section, it's not going to be able to heat all the way through. So this might be okay. Let's try this. Go a little slower. That might still be too fast, huh? So you're getting that hair to really go around. There we go. Does not feel hot to the touch at all. And I could have gone a lot hotter and a lot tighter with my curl. But I was doing just a very kind of medium there. That looks like a very nice curl to me. We'll take a little bit of a thinner section here. Same thing. Just gliding it right down. I'm not even putting a lot of pressure on that. I will do some like that, but I really wanted to see what we could achieve, also being just gentle with it. I don't even know if you guys can see those when they're up against the hair. There we go. Look at those. That's like honestly perfect right there. So yeah, just make sure you get up to the root there. And my mirror is honestly just terrible. I need to get it put down. I'm going a lot faster with this one. So that's going to give you just like a looser wave. Kind of see how it was more of a curl at the top. And then the faster I went, see it gives us like just more of a wave as compared to like this curl right here is a lot more like bouncy. This one's looser. This is a relatively thick piece here that I'm grabbing though. Like honestly. And it still is able to heat and distribute that. It's not affecting the color of my extensions at all. And then I'll go a little quicker on the ends there. So I went quicker on the end there. So I've got like more bounce curl volume at the top of this one, going way more down. And I honestly feel like I went a little too quick here on the end. But that's just going to kind of give you that more wavy, lived-in look on the ends there. See? I feel like I'm not sure if you guys can see. So let me just... So we can actually get the curls even tighter than this. I am going to try that. But I thought this was just kind of a cool example to show you like the different ways that they lay. I just wanted to show how versatile this actually is. Like you can just get all these options here. And the hair feels absolutely amazing. And I haven't even brushed any of them out. But yeah, I think that's just neat. Those obviously aren't quite done. Oh my gosh, look, I can't wait to brush this out in a minute. I figure we'll do the oil in just a second. So these are just like really nice extensions. So to try out the like tighter curls, I wanted to bring in these ones instead and pick the heat up all the way to 430. Get that fan running, heat protectant. So I will finish these, but yeah, like I want to just try this really quick. Tight curl here with you guys. I just love my hair. This is so lovely. Brush that on through. I'm pretty sure we can all tell that these are the world's thinnest extensions. I'm sure we can all tell the quality of these, can't we? My goodness, these are so bad. All right, here we go. Up by the root, twist, twist, and pull. This is as hot as it'll go. I did not go as slow as I should, my goodness. Oh, got your curl there. These extensions are just absolutely atrocious. These were off of Temu. So please do not think that these are, the other ones are from Sunny Hair and they're amazing. These, yeah, no. These are just fillers that I just threw in there just cause. Sure you twist that curl in there for the tighter ones. I play bass, I don't sing. Look at that. Look at that. Stunning. So yeah, if you're going for like these super bouncy curls, then you're gonna want to make sure that when you go in and twist this, you keep twisting it. Make sure that hair is going around, getting in there. It's going through the motions of heating and cooling, you know, hitting that outside cooling, and then also giving yourself some tension here. See, and that's what's going to make them really... I slowed down a little bit too much in the middle of that one. But yeah, that's what's going to give you more of that kind of curl versus like these more kind of beach wavy ones. I know this is kind of the look these days, this kind of wave here at the end. So that's actually a little bit better of a view. Just hold the power button to turn her off. And like they said, unplug it. Hello. Like they said, then just unplug it. Let that cool off before you store it. All right, for the oil, it said to just do a dime-sized amount. So the oil serum, which is honestly about 1 squirt there. It smells nice. It's very refreshing. Wow, it's very lightweight. Just spread right through. So I'm going to use that to kind of break up my curls here. I shouldn't have brushed them quite so much. But give me that volume. I have soft, movable volume. I think they need to calm down a little still. Look at how thick and like foofy this is. Are you kidding me? I think this would look really pretty with both sides done. I like it. Look at how like, I don't know if the color is throwing it off for you guys. I really like the actual style, and obviously I need to like kind of live in it just a little bit. So let's see. I'll just put it through these bad boys a little bit. So this is supposed to help with, you know, just like flyaways, smooth it. It said wet or dry. Yeah, I'd say all in all pretty good for a heat protectant. These were pretty fried. I can see where I didn't get some of the heat protectant quite on there. But all the places that I got it applied properly were protected, so that worked out. I do like this oil. It's not too bad. It made everything kind of shiny. Not too shabby. These extensions are so funny to me though. These ones. I really, really like how those are looking. I actually think this worked out well so far. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish curling these actually, and then I'm going to live my life for a little bit. I'd say just for running through everything as quickly as we did and me never using one of these before, I feel like I really, really like it. But yeah, so far I haven't burnt myself on it the same way I would, you know, like a full open barrel curling iron. So for me, this seems safer. And it does seem like kind of better for the hair as far as that goes. Regardless of what you're using, we all know heat protectant should be the first thing you're putting on your hair, or else you've lost the battle already. So, but yeah, as far as this, they were right. It's giving me volume, and I like both sides of my hair, how it's styled. But this is so shiny and nice, right? So, all right, see you in just a second. Sorry, can't help it. I'm easily entertained. So hopefully you are too. 3, 2, 1. I styled the other side, and I'm going to go in with some ion conditioning spray. It's like a detangling shine mist. I really like this, but don't overuse it or it will make it way too shiny. And these are the extensions after I curled them all. I haven't brushed them out, obviously, or oil, but look at all these different curls. It was honestly so much easier than I thought it would be. The more I used it, the easier it got. And then these are my little raccoon tails. I love them. And then here's just the rest of the extensions, just showing you guys the different curls that I did. And here's them if they were all together. I hate that these are so thin, but I still love how the styler worked on them. And here I'm just going to kind of keep showing off all of the styles that I put in here. And I almost forgot to tell you, this is all UV reactive and it is Chroma Daddy hair dye. That will be one of the hair dye codes that you can find down in my description. But look at how absolutely stunning this all looks curled together. In my last video, we did it all straight, so I love this. So I decided to go an extra day because I really wanted to see how well it actually would set the curls, especially since I didn't use any other products besides just these two things, the heat protectant and, you know, the oil serum. This is slept on. I've lived a lot of life. It's like, imagine if you would have set it in with other products that like really help your style hold. Also, the gliding through aspect was definitely top notch. As I went through and used it a little more and got more used to it, everything really does glide through this so well. It's so convenient, and it like really gave me that kind of wavy look that, you know, I'm seeing a lot right now. Honestly, as long as you keep this fan on, it keeps all this from getting hot. And so I didn't get any burns or anything like that. I was really impressed. I would still make sure you have some kind of a heating mat to set it on because obviously it is hot in here. That's where the ion technology is that helps keep your hair all smooth and straight. But yeah, let's go ahead and check out the finished result and brush these gorgeous curls out, and I'll see you in just a second. So this is the curls all brushed out. I am just so in love. They're so shiny. It's like giving optical illusion, especially in the black light. It looks a little uneven because of how I have it on the extensions holder, but I just love the effect that it's giving. Okay, I'm back, and I am just going to be honest. Between life and my health problems, as you can see from the background, this ended up taking me quite a few more days. But I just still really loved how this came out and just how these curls have been holding. So here they are, whether they match or not. I will say though, I absolutely love this. Because this ended up taking a few more extra days, I got to really see how those curls hung in there. And even after I had to put some dry shampoo on for a freshen up, it was still holding the curls underneath. And even just today, I actually just ran it through and did a few more because, you know, from sitting, they kind of lost a little bit of their luster as well. Now that I'm used to it, it was even easier than the first time. I was actually able to curl the back of my head, which is really hard for me. And it didn't wear me out too bad. It's not over heavy. But this has my vote. I'm going to honestly keep using it. I know there's some kind of warranties and all kinds of deals going on. And as far as the products, I really enjoyed those too. I will keep using those. I like that. That's also for extensions. But yeah, besides that, we're going to have to change my hair color and update these. Here's the other brand, you know, the not so nice brand. It was just too bright and vibrant to match anymore. But this is what my hair kind of used to have going on in it at the top. Let me just stand up for y'all. I just absolutely love the way that these look. I haven't done any oil. I was just waiting for you guys. Look at that. Absolutely love this Lange thing. Just like, look at this. Comment below if there's any other kind of stylers or ways you want to see my hair styled. Look at that. I just love it so much. Here, we'll do our outro with some chill vibes. Yeah, for me, I love this. I'm going to keep using this. I'm really glad I bought it. And I like that I didn't burn myself. You know, it does get warm, but as long as you have the fan going and you're careful because the plates inside are warm. But yeah, I really like this. So please comment below. Have you ever tried this? If this was your first time here, I hope that you subscribe. Keep hanging out. I also have my Instagram linked below and in my bio. Stop by, say hey, send me pictures of your hair vent, whatever. There's also some hair dye discount codes linked below. And yeah, I just really hope you're all doing well. And I really, really hope to see each and every one of you in the next video. It's definitely time for a change, but I am glad that we got to see these one last time. Much love, everyone. Have a beautiful day.